show, baby. You're going down.
Ladies and gentlemen, I sure as hope you can hear and see me.
Yeah.
Because I can't.
I can't hear anything. Why? I can't hear any of the music. And Robert and Big Eddie are still doing this.
To the East Side Game Show with Roy Harter, End of Time Series, Volume 62. That's right. Now, without further ado, let's throw it over to my man over there, Mr. East Side, David McDonald.
Oh, what an introduction and what a clusterfuck to begin the show. Yeah, I can't hear Robert. I can't hear Andrew. I can't hear anything Compound Media. I can only hear Roy. That's what I thought. Yeah, as soon as the show started.
You know what, David? That's all that matters.
Holy fudging shits. That's, well, I am going to need Robert and Andrew in that studio to work. That's for sure. Otherwise.
Oh, I love this, David. I don't have to hear that bullshit.
Hey, dickwads, don't do it on mute, you fucking bunch of assholes, because I'm sure you're doing it on mute, right? I'm sure you're lip-syncing Eastside Dave.
Eastside Dave.
Eastside Dave. Here we go.
That's better.
We just needed your heart, Dave. We needed your love, that's all. A little magic to make the dreams come true.
We can hear you now, I think. Robert, say something.
Hey, Dave.
Bob, Andrew, say something.
Hey, Mr. Champion.
Okay. You know, hopefully one day we will be back in that studio, but again, we're not going to give any timeline. And no timeline, and don't fucking ask us shit. You put your fucking hand down. When I'm in a goddamn rant, you little maggots sit there, put a fucking sock in your ass and a dick in your mouth, and shut up.
Yeah. You tell him, Dave.
I'm not even angry, too. I don't know why. All right, Robert, what were you going to say?
I was just going to try to make a prediction that by the end of the show, you were going to wish that you weren't able to hear the studio again.
No way. We are going to have a fantastic show today.
Oh, hell yeah.
I'm going to tell you what. I am going to tell you why. The greatest video game player of all time, Mr. Billy Mitchell, will be Skyping it. What I love about Bill is not that we're talking to the Michael Jordan of video games. We're talking to the Babe Ruth of video games, and it's not even close. And yet, what I talk, and yet after each and every single Billy Mitchell appearance, I get so much hate from these fucking jealous dweebs who wish they could be a fraction as good at Donkey Kong and Pac-Man that Billy Mitchell is. But these little fucking jealous cunts, they cannot accept the fact that they're not in the Pixels movie. You know, they don't have a character in the Pixels movie the way Billy Mitchell did. Okay? They don't have a little fucking character based on them in the Wreck-It Ralph movie. Billy Mitchell did. They don't have a documentary, which was pretty critically acclaimed in King of Kong. Billy Mitchell did. They're not on G4 with the title Mr. Perfect because he only got to get a fucking a perfect game in Pac-Man. Billy Mitchell did. Yeah. The point of this is that your jealousy and your hate against me after this, what I believe will be an astounding interview, Roy. Very controversial. We are going to talk to Billy about all of his upcoming projects, but there is a little bit of that. We'll see if Billy wants to talk about it or not, but his rival and my rival, Apollo legend, how else can I say it? Committed suicide, for real.
Dave wins again. Dave wins again. Dave wins again.
Okay, we did that a couple weeks ago. We're not going to pile on every time we say the poor bastard killed himself.
Dave wins again. Dave wins again.
Hey, please stop it now. I feel bad for the guy, but I stick by what I said a couple weeks ago, which is when he makes my life pure hell with venomous trolling, with threats, with phrases like, kill yourself, Dave. I hope you kill yourself. You should kill yourself. When you send that out to someone, don't expect karma to be super friendly with you on the rebound, if you catch my friend. So while I don't feel great that the guy fucking killed himself. I mean, he's doing this over a feud with Billy Mitchell, for Christ's sakes. Are you? So we're going to have to tap into that. We're also going to have to tap into this. I am putting the Peacock network back on the Shizer List. I thought we had a good relationship, and here's what happened. Hell in a Cell. Okay, one of the biggest WWE pay-per-views was this past Sunday. Show starts at 7 p.m. I got my little Peacock ready to go. I put it on, and I just see a little fucking circle. Loading.
Gabe.
I sign out.
From here.
I sign out. I go back into Peacock. Loading. I go, fuck it. I'll sign out of goddamn motherfucking PlayStation. I'll sign in. I'll hit other apps to get it. And then back into Peacock. Loading. I'll fucking reset my home. Lately, I've been getting so easy OCD-ish that if one of my electrical gadgets doesn't work, I just go to the fuse box in my actual house and hit every fucking fuse in the house. That's the work.
You are a master maintenance, a master electrician, David.
Yeah.
You go right to the source.
I mean, with all due respect, no offense, Andrew.
Yeah.
That's like a big A move. I'm hitting fuse boxes and shit just because my goddamn Peacock it won't play. No offense, Andrew.
No,
I heard things.
right.
Listen, your landlord Larry emailed me again, and I'm just gonna leave it at that. But after the show, we have to have a talk for a few minutes.
All right.
He's complaining about the smell again, Andrew.
Okay.
I kept telling you, Febreze the shit out of it. Just have fucking 50 Febreze bottles at all times. All right? Or
Mr.
use
Champion.
the backyard the way you were doing. You know?
Okay, Mr.
Anyway,
Champion.
So I get the Peacock, and they go, well, let's see. Do you have any of these Peacock interactions? If not, it's okay.
Dave, you're like
David,
a plumber.
The first problem. Oh, I just want to tell you, David. The first problem here that I'm witnessing is the fact that you're using a technical service called Peacock. Right away, it's fucking bad news, David.
I have
stick
no
to
choice.
Japanese shit like Roku or that kind of stuff. If it's Japanese, you're okay.
I have no choice. The WWE Network was bought by the NBC streaming service Peacock. So I have no choice. I would prefer to fucking still be a WWE Network subscriber, but I'm not. And Peacock has fucking sucked so much donkey dick. It's like unfathomable. Where's that tweet? Look at this tweet. Hey, WWE. Peacock is not working. The app will not play. Hell in a Cell. Peacock, the only reason I subscribe to your app is for fix this or give us our money back. Now, they did respond. They responded. They did some fucking thing of, hey, we'd love to help. Send us a DM with the device you're accessing Peacock on. We look forward to hearing from you.
Yeah,
so I told them. Yeah, exactly. Bullshit. You know why? I told them my fucking device, Sony PlayStation 4. Look at me. Look who's the big fucking spender. I got the second best Sony PlayStation in America. PlayStation 4, baby. So I'm watching. I tell them that. Guess what happens, Roy, after I fucking tell them that? Nothing. Jack and shit.
Yeah.
So you know what I did? I had to take to Twitter today, and I said, you asked me to get back to you. You told me, hey, reach back to us. And when I did, nothing. So I demanded cash online on Twitter today. I said, fix your fucking app and give me 6 months for free. And at 7:21, Peacock answered the bell. 1 month free, Roy.
Whoa. Well, that's a start, David. That's a start.
That's a start. I want 5 more months piled on. I believe what I asked for was 6 months, not 1. And for that, Shizer.
You're the one that we despise.
Yeah, it's a start. It's not what I asked for. I asked for 6 months, not 1 month.
You just got to break it 5 more times, David. Then you'll get your 6 month for free.
Not a bad idea, Roy Harter. Give yourself 2 points.
Once a month.
Roy, doing a massive project that I think you should be aware of. People have noticed that on YouTube.com/EastsideDaveTV, that's the YouTube channel, the Dave Man, Eastside Dave TV. People have noticed that about 250 videos
Yeah, I've noticed too, David. I think everyone at YouTube has noticed.
Well, here's the thing. So I was able to. I just realized that I'm able to on Libsyn, which is where I host my podcasts. You can share it now to YouTube for free. And here's my thinking: I'm going to be dead very soon. And here's the problem with that. It's not me being dead. That's fine. That's actually a good thing. It's that no one would be able to pay for my website per month and for my Libsyn per month. So when I die, my website's going away and my Libsyn account's going away and all those fucking classic shows were going to go away. But now we got them on YouTube and they'll be all there probably by Sunday.
Oh, nice, David.
Every single Davey Mac Sports program, every single episode of The Watchers, every episode of the Eastside Dave and Son Wrestling Show. It also includes not one, but our two Any Drunken Sunday specials where we watched Any Given Sunday directed by Oliver Stone and got really fucking hammered and did commentary. We did that twice for some reason.
Yeah. It was like, wasn't it like twice in the same night, David?
No, we did it once, and then we're like, we should do Any Drunken Sunday again, and we're like, okay, what movie can we do? And none of us could agree on it, so we said, let's just do Any Given Sunday again. The second one was the one where Chris Pepper Stanley walked out with like 15 minutes to go. It never gave us a reason, and everyone else is drinking, well, Roy wasn't because you don't drink, but me and Sean O'Barry were getting blasted, having a good time, doing Al Pacino impressions and shit, and Pepper's like, we already did this, I'm out of here. I was like, you put in 2 hours and 35 minutes. It's a 2 hour, 50-minute movie. You're not going to stay for when the fucking Jamie Foxx gets the goddamn touchdown already, please. You know. So all of that is going up. So that's exciting for me. Now, there's
so
a
what
lot
you're
of
saying,
other
Dave,
things.
is as we head into another vacationist compound, there will be plenty of content for the fans to check out to fill in the gap.
That's right. That's right. And I'm doing all kinds of playlists. And I'm thinking I might do a playlist. I mean, right now you have like a shitload of playlists. You got Eastside Dave, Star Wars, all Star Wars videos, whether it's Eastside Dave Show or weird videos on my own. That's a playlist. You got all wrestling events. This goes back from all of the IWF on ESDS matches. This goes to our Loud and Proud matches. This even goes to the Ron and Fez Big Ass Bash where the Eastside Dave took on the Midnight Rider. And as you can see, I took his head in his fucking hat, you know, and the guy's never been the fucking same. You haven't seen him around. So that's
Dave
up there.
Wins again.
Dave wins again. Dave wins again.
All kinds of fantastic playlists. You got to go check that out. And there will be more to come, and I'm very excited for that. But I got to say something else. I got to thank a fan. Do we have this email from a fan? A fan recently discovered our show, Roy. But he said, I'm using cannabis for the first time. His name is Mr. Murrin. He says, I'm using cannabis for the first time in a while. I've just seen the last couple episodes on YouTube last night. I finally subscribed to Compound Media, and I subscribed just for the Eastside Dave Show with Roy Harter.
Dave wins again.
Dave wins again. Dave wins again.
I am going to start showing these because I get this message emailed and direct message to me about 10 times a day. I subscribe to Compound Media only for the Eastside. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm just saying to the people at Compound Media, and you know, it is what it is. I mean, let's look at it. And, you know, some of us, you know, kind of. If you want us back in the studio, we're going to have to drive there, not take a 2-hour bus ride anymore. And as a result, we need a little of this. And when that happens, we're back in the studio maybe by the fall. But don't point your fingers at us. Roy and I have reached out several times. We got into fucking Dead Endsville. Don't blame us is all I'm saying. Let's move on. Let's move on.
The negotiations are pending, David. They're pending. We have
no one's complaining either, and no one's being a bitch and doing a radio thing of, hey, duh. We're just very politely and very delicately saying, don't blame us for anything ever, because we're constantly working for the fans, the audience, and we're reaching out to people. We're we're the proactive ones in this. Now, I love that fucking thing because he had to use cannabis. He had to smoke pot to enjoy our show.
Yeah. Makes two of us, David.
I mean, that's the goddamn truth. He had to fucking smoke a little weed to watch the show, but now he's having a good time and he subscribed. So, Mr. Marin, I thank you for that.
Marin, I watch his show too. Thank you, Mr. Marin.
Andrew, what's up with you?
You sure he's not part of the Booth Crew?
The what, Andrew?
Are you sure Michael Mervin isn't part of Booth Crew because they also smoke?
The Booth Crew.
Okay, yeah. Andrew Gold, everyone.
I thought I bombed there for a minute. I was like,
I
thought I bombed there for a minute. Wow.
Hey, no. You never bombed.
No,
Andrew,
the
how are
opposite. You overcame a
Andrew,
hurdle.
talk to me.
Okay. Woo.
Andrew, I'm actually talking to you right now. I'm literally trying to have a conversation with you. How are you today, Andrew?
I'm great, Mr. Champion.
How are you feeling?
Great. Thank you for asking, Mr. Champion.
Is there a way that, because I've been thinking about the different people on the show that I trust to do this task, and I'm not sure I trust anyone to do this task as much as you, but I'm thinking by 2023 or 2022, is there a way you can kill me? Because now that I've uploaded all of the shows to YouTube, I think my purpose in life is pretty much over. So I'm thinking, society really it's so bad. And it's like, just so, could you kill, is that possible, Andrew? I'm thinking a like a shovel.
You will never see it coming.
Yeah, a shovel shot to the back of the head, maybe when I'm planting flowers.
This is a great day, and I'm, boom, done.
Yeah.
Maybe you could do a 2-for-1, Andrew. I'd love to get in on that death, please.
Can you give us the big egg discount where you kill 2 people at one time? I mean, I don't know if it needs to be a Sunday special or whatever. If we do it on the Sabbath, could you give us a 2-for-1 discount?
Yeah.
And what I want you to do, Andrew, is I would like, or maybe Robert, you could be a part of this iPhone. Let's get that on to the following Eastside Dave show. But that will probably be the last episode since I'll be deceased.
Well, but again, no, Dave, that's where you're wrong. What I'm planning to do is like several other podcasters who maybe used to have like good radio careers. I'm just going to exploit yours and Roy's deaths and just keep cutting clips together of when you guys were on the show. And we'll make like every other week. 1 week it'll be the Eastside Dave Memorial Podcast. Then it'll be Remembering Roy Harter. Laughs with Davey. Remembering Roy Harter.
I like that.
I'll keep it going. There'll be a weekly. It'll be the same clips.
You know what? Thank you, Robert. And Andrew, I want you to also speak at my funeral. Just don't confess to the crime because my family would be a little bit irritated. Just be like, I had nothing to do with it. This guy.
I did how it happened.
And have a nice few words to say about me.
Absolutely.
Fact, I know I'm putting you on the spot. Yes. We did not plan this out. If you could say a couple things of me, just so I can test it out, maybe give you a little feedback.
Right.
Okay. Could you maybe say a few things about me? But let's pretend I'm dead. You've killed me, but again, my family doesn't know about it. You're at St. Catherine's Church in Spring Lake, now giving my eulogy in front of what will be a packed house. Let's be honest. I'm gonna sell the fuck out of that Catholic fucking church. Okay, I am gonna sell the fuck out of it. All right. Okay, Andrew, please.
Dave was a cunt.
Dave was a cunt.
Hold on, Dave. He's just getting warmed up. Give the guy a break.
My family is supposed to be there. I mean, my family's gonna be there. You can't say that. Let's start over, Andrew. Give me something.
Right. I will miss Dave McDonald so much. He was a caring, great person, big heart, lovely individual. And he will be deeply missed.
Thank you, Andrew. All right, Andrew. Roy tried to sabotage your speech by throwing the word cunt in there at least twice. Give one for Roy. And after Roy's little outburst, this evening, Andrew, I formally request you to murder Roy first.
Okay.
So I can laugh.
Ooh.
So I can laugh and point.
All right.
I want to laugh and point. We'll have like a little road trip, Andrew. You pick me up. We'll go to Long Island. We'll kill Roy. We'll send the video to Robert. And then I want to be planting flowers in a park, like doing something really nice. Mm-hmm. And then you sneak up from behind me with the shovel and smack right down there. But I want the good karma, like I'm planting flowers or bird seeds or some stupid shit like that. All right, give a eulogy for Roy Harter, please.
Roy Harter was a talented musician, Emmy Award winning, and also one of the worst morning emailers in the world. Oh my goodness.
Thank you, thank you for those sweet words about
You are hired, Andrew.
musician, and he's a bad emailer in the morning, which are two very accurate statements. You are a talented musician,
Very talented.
Anytime Roy emails someone in the morning, it's awful. It's caps locks and it's threatening.
Yeah. You want to hear a good one, David? I've evolved past the threatening email aspect, and just yesterday, I've worked my way up to the threatening client phone call.
God.
So now I call my clients up and I scream my head off at them, threatening them. And yeah, I had a chat with my therapist after that one.
Diva Roy.
Yeah, it was.
You see what you take. Your cathartic vent of anger is poorly placed. It's for emails and your clients. Your clients pay you.
Yeah.
I look at the big corporations, your Peacocks, your Verizons. I'm essentially like a Michael Moore, who doesn't know shit about politics, the economy, the American society, or corporate behavior in general. I don't really know shit. But I certainly like to take on the corporate bigwigs, like Verizon, like a fucking Hulu, like a goddamn Peacock, and that's my goddamn jam, Roy. You gotta do something like that.
See, I like to threaten the lives of people that are putting money into my pocket. It seems to, sometimes work for me. I've yet to see what's going to become of this last incident.
Sometimes.
I had to threaten my landlord because the curtain rod fell down for the 9th time this week, and this happened right before the show. There's nothing worse than me not getting a good, pleasant shower that I need to be in there for 30 minutes. I take a 15-minute shower, a 20-minute bath, followed by a 5-minute, a 10-minute shower, a 20-minute bath, 5-minute shower. Shower, bath, shower. That's my deal.
Okay, I thought you were whacking there.
And the curtain rod fell down 8 times, and I picked the thing up like a fucking javelin and just threw it. And then I'm naked, standing, throwing curtain rods like I'm in the fucking Olympics.
Like a goddamn Roman.
Life is breaking down. I mean, society's breaking down, and my life is breaking down.
Oh, yeah. I know that for a fact.
Thanks for agreeing with me so quickly. Oh yeah, David. You're right, David. You're you're coming apart at the seams, Dave, man. Oh yeah, you got that one right, Davey Mac. You are fucking woo. Thank you, Roy. You're supposed to be helping me. Robert, how are you?
I'm good. How are you, Dave?
You got like some fucking plug or some shit? You're going to plug your dick again? Hey, Roy, how about this? Robert, what are you going to plug your ass? Has that ever been done in comedy history before? Has Gino said to Aaron Berg, hey, I've got a plug for you. The plug's going in your ass. If that hasn't been said, then I don't know what the compounds of comedians are doing. I really don't, because I'll plug your ass is a fucking great line in my opinion. So Robert, what's your plug?
Dave,
what's your ass plug today?
I will be. Pat Oates is recording an album July 3rd in Connecticut. If you're in Connecticut, I will be featuring for him. It'll be a hell of a show. Come check it out. But
So it's like the Simon and Garfunkel type of deal? What are you doing, like songs and shit? Or what do you mean? You're helping some guy record an album? What?
he's recording a stand-up album.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I don't know. I was thinking
you've
Hall
heard
&
me
Oates.
sing.
You said Oates,
Me
and I'm
too, that's
thinking
what my
it's
head
two
went.
men. Me and Roy heard Oates and two men, and we're thinking that fucking Philly white soul music.
Yeah.
All right, so you're going to be there July 3rd?
Yeah,
All right,
check it out.
Robert, if you need anything else to plug, may I suggest your butt? Come on.
That's good, Dave, man. That's good.
If the compounds of comedians don't put that on their next poster, then I mean, that's gold that the Dave man just gave you fucking losers that you're just fucking ignoring, okay?
Dave, your life's in shambles. September 9th through 11th, we're going to Vegas. You might as well come with us. Make it worse.
Wait, what's the date?
September 9th through 11th.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's nothing like partying on September 11th.
Yeah.
Like
That was the day
Vegas, playing blackjack, doing a little 21, getting hammered, and being like, 9/11.
I'm pretty sure if you don't do that, you let the terrorists win. So if you hate America, stay at home and be all sad, but I'm going to be out there celebrating our goddamn freedoms.
All right, listen. Do we got our guest?
Oh.
He's
our guest
with
here?
us. He's just having some video problems, but he'll be with us shortly as soon as he's ready.
That's perfectly fine, because I got to say something. Someone at work, my morning work is being the, number one show at the Jersey Shore, the morning rat race with Carl and Dave on 95.9, the Rat WRAT.
Dave wins
listen for free on
Dave
WRAT.com or the free Rat app.
Dave wins again.
Yeah, I did. But I noticed something while I was in my radio station. I'm not going to name names. I'm not going to do that. I've learned from Andrew Gold, you never fucking rat on anybody. That's how he's able to fucking keep all those ladies under his mattress. But again, Andrew, the smell. Someone did an impression of a female. They were like doing some sort of story, or I think it was a J-Lo story that she's going out now with Ben Affleck once again. And while doing this story, again. I noticed something. This impression. I'm setting something up. They did an impression, and I noticed this. Almost every guy, when they do a woman impression, they don't sound like females. They don't sound like any woman on the planet Earth. They sound like Mickey Mouse and or Mighty Mouse. It's always, so I'm Jennifer Lopez. I'm going to fuck Ben Affleck and suck his dick and get all jealous. Now, that's not how women speak.
Not at all.
Women don't speak in that weird fucking, and it's like, oh, I'm Shakira. I'm going to throw my pussy around at the Super Bowl. It's like, no, that's way more akin to Mickey Mouse.
Yeah.
So I want to have a impromptu contest. Best woman impression right here with Roy, Robert, Drew, even, Andrew, but also Drew can play if he wants to, and so can Garrett. I will be the judge. Me. I'm sitting in judgment right now. It's the best woman impression. Just generic woman, but have a couple sentences to say. Really flesh out your woman character so we can really judge firmly, okay?
I'd like to go first, David.
Okay,
Ooh.
wow.
You see, the thing is, David and friends, I realize that it's not about what the woman says, it's how they say it. So, for example, let me demonstrate here. I'm fine. Whatever. I'm over it. Fine. Just do what you want. It doesn't even matter now anyway. I don't mind. Do you think I'm getting fat? What are you thinking about? Are you sure you know what you're doing? You notice anything different about me? Huh? Well? Thank you, David.
That was very good, Roy. No, Roy, that was actually surprisingly very good. Although, at times, I thought you were a gay art dealer in Soho. That was the other thing. With the head tilt, you kind of had you would be the guy trading Basquiat's paintings or some shit like that. All right, who's going next, Robert or Andrew?
I'll go.
Robert's going to step up. All right, I can't wait to see Robert as a woman right here. Let's see.
I'm a woman now, Dave. Because it turns out what you're thinking of is antiquated. Turns out being a woman has nothing to do with what's between your legs and more what you feel on the inside. So this is what women talk like. And here's the beauty of it. Certain groups are funneling millions to billions of dollars into schools to re-educate your children right now to make sure they think along these lines. And as a society, if you don't think along these lines...
Karen, easy.
Jesus Christ. Robert's Karen impression, very frightening to us. I mean, there are some accuracies there.
It's ma'am!
There were some accuracies. All right, so Robert gives us a Karen. And we're going to need an Andrew Gold. We're going to need Andy to give us the best, hottest fucking big-titted lady impression you can possibly think of. Make yourself wet, baby. Make yourself moist, Andy. I want sex appeal. All right, let's go.
Oh, great. She's giving us the silent treatment. What's wrong? Say something.
It happens a lot. And by the way, when they're like, I'm giving them the silent treatment, I'm like, I hit the goddamn lotto. Now she's not talking to me anymore. And then I'm like, hey, I got to plug something. My butt. Compound the Comedian Butt Plug Circus Tour 2021. All right, Andrew.
Yes.
I know Robert tried to bail you out, but I will not let you get away without doing a woman impression. Okay. You need to come up with one. We will not leave this position. You give us one, please. Thank you.
I have a cute face. I have big tits, big ass. I love to twerk.
Andrew, have you ever met a woman in your life? They don't say those things. No woman has ever said, oh, nice to meet you, Dave. I'm Christina. I've got a nice face, big tits. Do you like, they're not like, hi, I'm Susan. And I really... Very odd, Andrew. All right, well, thank you, Andrew. Andrew. What about Drew? What about Garrett?
So, like, she was wearing, like, this skirt, and it was, like, really cute on me, but, like, I was like, that's, like, ugly on you. But then when I wore it, I was like, it's really cute. And then, like, I had this guy, and he was, like, fucking me from behind. And I was like, please don't come in me.
All right, that was good. Everyone, Bill Schultz, everyone.
Wow.
Bill Schultz, wow. What an impression from Drew. And now we got Garrett.
Hiya, folks. It's great to see ya.
Wow.
I was just hoping you'd come back. I've really missed you, pal. Gosh, you've sure been busy helping me and my pals. I just wanted to tell you how much we all appreciate it.
Holy shit, I'm higher than I thought.
Wow. That was amazing. Okay, so I thought Garrett's was really good, but again, it goes back to my thinking earlier. It just sounded a little too much like, Mickey Mouse to me. Just a little bit. It was quite accurate. Roy's art dealer impression was fantastic. Robert brings a nuance to it. Andrew said he was hot and he had big tits. And then Drew had a fantastic impression as well. This is actually very close. But I am going to give it, at the very last second, I really have to give it to Roy Harter.
Wow. Roy.
Hey, Roy, you know what this means? You have won a prize, my friend, and this prize is exciting. You are now allowed to text Flutzy after the show and say you are officially the new prettiest girl on the East Side Dave show. Okay?
Roy wins again. Roy wins again.
That's your prize. Make sure you do that to Flutzy. Make sure you say you're a prettier girl than she'll ever be. You're the girl of the ESDS. How about Billy now? Is he available now? Oh! Look at it! Handsomeness personified. Oh my God, when I am talking to this man, you know what I'm doing? I'm Skyping with a legend. How about that? I am talking to someone who's reinvented what it means to be a superstar, what it means to be a Hall of Famer. People can achieve great things in life. They can even achieve great things in video game. But it only takes a special 2 or 3 to become transcendent. Billy Mitchell is a transcendent icon. He joins us right now on the Eastside Day Show with Roy Harter. Billy, how are you?
Something special. I have on the phone, not video, but audio, I have Walter Day with us as well.
Referee extraordinaire Walter Day obviously also appeared in the King of Kong documentary. He's the guy in the referee uniform. And, of course, the founder and leader of Twin Galaxies at the time. And Walter Day is with us now.
Absolutely.
This is fantastic. Well, Billy, let's get down to a lot of good things, happy things. I know that for you, you're very busy this summer. The summer's opening up. Places and buildings and arcades are becoming open, and Billy Mitchell is going to hit the scene, and he is going to dominate. Talk to us about a couple things coming up there for you, Bill.
Well, let's see. Probably the first thing coming up is this evening. The reason why Walter's on the phone with me is he's actually on a 3-hour drive to Cedar Falls. Okay, he's going there to fulfill a 35-year goal, a commitment he made to himself. And there in Cedar Falls, tomorrow is the final day he's putting together, and he will have his first recorded music album.
Oh my God! Walter Day is finally recording his opus, his musical opus. Walter Day has always reminded me a little bit of older, not too old, in fact, just a couple year older Roy. He's an older version of Roy, our co-host a little bit, Billy, who also plays a lot of music. In fact, that's Roy's career.
Absolutely. It's kind of funny, it's 35 years ago, but what most people don't realize is if you've seen The King of Kong, if you've seen Chasing Ghosts, some of the music that's in there is actually his music already, and now it's being put to album.
Yeah, we've seen him play guitar. The guy is very, very accomplished. So congratulations to Walter Day. I also hear he's throwing out a first pitch.
Oh, geez, you got to be kidding me. The whole world has heard about this. In Wisconsin, the Timber Rattlers are going to be playing in Appleton, Wisconsin, and it's video game night. And they've invited Walter, me, and other gaming legends will be honored there as like featured guests. But what's so cool is Walter Day, as you say, the father of esports, will be on the pitcher's mound to throw out the opening pitch. This is something that's on his bucket list. He always wanted to be there to throw out the opening pitch. And so, what can I say? Go Walter. But he's actually been going over to the high school with the kids, and he's actually been practicing his pitching. He actually throws it over the plate now.
That's fantastic. That's fantastic. It's kind of weird. It's kind of full circle because Walter Day actually gave me my own Video Game Legends baseball card. It was a digital and a physical baseball card of the Dave Man. Right. Dave Man is a video game legend because of all the important discussions and interviews, and because I am one of the greatest Mario Kart players on the face of the planet Earth. I mean, if anyone tries to step up with me in Mario Kart, they get destroyed. But it's not about me. It's about you, Bill, because.
All right. Well, let me pick on you for a second.
Yeah.
July 6th is a Tuesday. As you said, you have earned the status as a video game legend. You in Appleton, Wisconsin, could be honored on the field along with the rest of us.
Oh, that is amazing. I can't make it to Wisconsin on July 6th, but I would love to. But that is really, really cool.
But you're missing the point. It doesn't matter if you go. It's mattered that you're invited. It's kind of like back in high school.
Thank you.
Girls always told me it didn't matter if you went to the prom. It mattered that you got asked to the prom. Well, that's
And
the situation here.
I am applauding because when you get Billy Mitchell, you don't get simply the world's greatest video game player. You get a man who is a philosopher, a scribe,
Yeah.
a
I don't know
wise
why I didn't go
man,
to my prom.
a wise man, almost a Jedi. That's what Billy Mitchell will do for you. He'll impart wisdom. Real quick, Bill, I forgot. Andrew is such a big fan, Big A, and he has just one or two questions for you real quick that we want to hit real quick, but we're going to get back to something about you taking place July 17th and 18th. But real quick, Andrew, because Billy's busy, what would you like to say to him?
I already know the questions. Like you say, the Jedi's. Go ahead.
Go ahead. Andrew, he's messing with you. Go.
Hold on a second.
Okay.
And time's up. What's the next question?
Hi, Billy. Hi, Billy. Big fan.
Yes, sir.
You've spoken before.
Yes, we have.
Thanks for taking my call. I'll hang up and listen to your response.
I'm ready.
That wasn't a... Andrew, you started off your questions list without not asking him a question. That's what you say to a radio show, like a sports show, when you just talk about a baseball point and then you hang up. You didn't ask
but
Billy.
like you said, it's a Jedi thing. I already knew his question, and I already gave him the answer.
Okay.
Real quick, because I feel bad for Andrew, just ask the next question, please.
How come Q-Bert doesn't have a wife, but Pac-Man does? Because Q-Bert's nose looks like my private parts.
Sorry about that.
Maybe you could repeat the question.
He wants to know, I'll do this, Andrew, thank you, and then we'll get back to Billy. He wants to know why Q-Bert doesn't have a wife and Pac-Man does. Is it because Q-Bert's ugly? I'm not going to say what Andrew said about his private parts.
Well, no, because, I mean, look around, Dave. You know a lot of ugly guys who have wives, so that's not an excuse. Okay? And the fact is that Q-Bert does have a wife. She's just a kept woman.
With a big...
All right, Billy, let's talk about a very big thing that's going to happen. July 17th and 18th in Brisbane, Australia. It's the Donkey Kong World Championship. I believe it was canceled last year due to COVID. It is back. I believe this is also the first Donkey Kong World Championship since August 2019, when Billy won first place in this amazingly prestigious tournament. So, Bill, this is a big deal here. Talk to me about it.
Well, again, the last championship was August of 2019. Yes, I won. Probably the saddest moment was, in order to win in the second to last round, the guy I had to knock out was my son. He ultimately came in third place.
Wow.
See, they matched me against my son because they thought, him being my son, I wouldn't put the screws to him, and that's how they would steal my championship. Little did they know I put the screws to him. and the funny thing was, we talked about it ahead of time, he and I told him, I said, you're good enough to beat these guys. He said, no. I mean, my son's a tough dude. He would have hurt me if I didn't give my best. And
that's a great
but
story.
he ultimately came in third. And let me tell you, the guy who came in second, his name is Shane. He's a local guy right there in Brisbane. He's an absolute gentleman, and he won the year before. He is a good guy. I mean, I got nothing bad to say about him. He's awesome, and I hope the best for him. I like a lot of these guys. I'm always rooting for these guys to come in second place. Always.
I know. People don't understand. People distort what Billy Mitchell is when, in my opinion, the root is always jealousy. When they're a little bit green with envy, they'll distort you. And everyone who's met you knows you're a nice person. Andrew, yes. I see you raising your hand. What's the question, real quick, because we got to get back to Billy.
Hey, Billy. I recently got the record in Centipede. Oh, not the game. No. This was a contest to see how many centipedes I can fit in my butt. 18 is the answer.
I tell you, I'm going to take your word for that. I don't need any kind of research. I just take your word.
Sorry about that, Bill. We're not even going to discuss that 1 second further. Let's talk about.
Dave. There's no investigation needed there.
No investigation needed.
No.
August 7th, Billy, you're going to be in Jersey for doing what?
Haddonfield, Jersey.
Haddonfield, Jersey.
Real Arcade Museum. August 7th. There's going to be special guests there. Okay? There's a party. It's fun. There'll be panels. There'll be scores. There'll be records. Yes, I'll be there. Yes, Walter will be there. There'll be other very special industry people there. Very special. But there's one guy that's going to be there that I didn't mention to you yet. One guy. Anybody who wants to see or meet this guy, especially who hasn't, will be welcome to be there.
Please.
Absolutely. And I haven't revealed who that is yet, and I'm wondering if I should do it right now.
I thought you were about to reveal the name. So you're going to keep it a mystery for now.
No, I think I should say it here because I've done my research.
Wow.
Okay. And I know what it means. And the guy who's going to be there, I'm going to pin his feet to the fire. He's going to be there. His name is Eastside Dave. You're going to be there.
Is this true?
And I got somebody really special to introduce you to. More special than anybody you've met to this date in your life.
Okay, who is it?
My wife.
Oh my God! Billy, this is such a surprise announcement that I'm literally having to put it in my phone right now because, quite frankly, you did not actually tell me. You're actually surprising me as the surprise guest. Usually you have to confirm with the person about their availability.
Well, what I did is, remember the recent conversations we had? Remember the recent conversations? I said to you, I go, what do you got going on in August? You go, a couple of wrestling things like around the 21st. And so I did fish all the information out of you to figure if I could torpedo you here. And of course, you're sometimes the last guy to learn everything. Your producer knew that I was up to this.
He knows you very well, David.
Yeah, he is smart. He's smart because I didn't know. I just thought he was being friendly. We actually had a phone conversation yesterday and just, shooting the ball. And I was like, well, I'm doing a phenomenal wrestling event in August 21st and 22nd, IWF Loud and Proud. But I've got nothing else pretty much going on. Well, it looks like August 7th, I'm going to be in Haddonfield, New Jersey, at the grand opening of the Real Arcade Museum.
And you will be the absolute honored. You'll be the absolute honored second most important guest there. Second most important.
I am honored. I'm not kidding. Andrew, I know you wanted to say something. Every time me and Billy get into a real good thing here, a good groove, you're okay. Go ahead, please, quickly.
While engaged in Frogger recently, I got hit by a truck. Here's the lesson. Don't play video games in the middle of the road. Okay, Andrew.
Billy, he said he was playing Frogger and he got hit by a truck. But it was his fault. He shouldn't have been playing. He shouldn't have set up the game in the middle of the street. So
yeah, the first problem he has compared to me is, see, when I play Frogger, I play the truck. I am the truck. So it all depends how you look at it.
Let me actually. Can I follow up on that? When you're not playing Donkey Kong and Pac-Man, do you play like other stuff, whether it's retro? Or whether it's PlayStation, Nintendo, anything, or even if, like I said, even if it's retro, do you play anything else besides Donkey Kong and Pac-Man?
Oh yeah, well, if we look at world records, previous world records that'll come back to me, records I've lost to friends and gotten back or lost again. There's what Donkey Kong, Pac-Man. There's Miss Pac-Man. There's Centipede. There's Burger Time. There's Donkey Kong Jr. Games that I have started playing recently, and I'll play there, and you know, at Ram Arcade, maybe Popeye, maybe Frogger. So
That's really awesome. I gotta tell you, I am a big fan of Frogger as well. So good call, Andrew. You know what? Because that would make sense, Andrew. Give Billy one last question. This is it. One last question. This really is it, Andrew.
All right. So I was racking up points on Space Invaders yesterday. My landlord, Larry, knocked on the door and ruined my attempt at a world record. My question, Billy, is how do you deal with situations like this? And should I feel bad having hit Larry over the head?
no, I think what you need to be doing is instead of playing a game like Space Invaders, it's too bad you weren't playing a real life like Death Race 2000 or something. You could have handled it.
Okay.
Yeah. Andrew, did you say you hit your landlord with the wrench?
Yes, I did.
Okay, you can't do that even if he interrupts a world record attempt. Billy, has that ever happened to you? You're playing like Pac-Man for 8 hours and someone just keeps bothering you and bothering you? What do you do in that scenario?
Yeah, it has, but I can put it in a hiding spot and sort of take care of their needs and then go on. But I've actually had the plug hit a couple times. Once I can think of on accident, once on purpose.
Wow!
So
Holy cow!
like the one who hit it on purpose, the most insulting thing I could have done was look at him, push the start button, and play again, and I hit a perfect score. So
yes, there you go. Bill, what else? Before we wrap it up, it's been a fantastic and a very informative interview.
Okay, so we've decided you, any of your people, will be the guests down there at Ram Arcade. I also fished out of you the fact you said that you kind of live like halfway between Philadelphia and New York, so it's not such a big trek for you to go.
That's right. That's right. Oh, let me bring this up because when people asked me on Twitter, I'm just going to let you handle it, and then we'll move on, and then we'll say farewell for now. But I will be seeing you in August. Do you want to discuss, or how would you like to discuss? What's your statement about that Apollo Legend situation?
Well, it's kind of interesting that you say that because I didn't issue a statement. We had quiet conversations, and he and I both kept them that way, and we both agreed on everything. And it's funny how everybody else seems to be a Monday morning quarterback with all the answers, but that's the way life seems to work too. So
that's the way the internet works. No one really has the full story, and then they just literally make up stories, and they make up reasons, and they create their own fiction, and then they run with it, and then they post it, and then other people see it, and because they're not very bright and educated and don't have the ability to discern information, they run with it, and it's one bizarre thing after another. But okay, I hear what you're saying. So in August 7th, it's Haddonfield, New Jersey. It's the Real Arcade Museum. Billy Mitchell's going to be there, and apparently now the Dave Man, Eastside Dave, is going to be there, and we are going to rock and roll this arcade, Bill.
Yeah, and any of your henchmen can come with you.
Any of the henchmen join you, David? I may join you. I got to check my calendar, but I may join you, gentlemen.
Oh, if I can get Roy Harter, that'd be great. Andrew, you're invited as well, and bring your questions to Billy that day. I'm sure he'll really appreciate them.
Okay.
Yeah, you'll meet some great players. You'll meet some industry dinosaurs that have been around forever. But you might find it hard to believe, but there's people that want to meet you too.
I do find that hard to believe.
You are becoming more and more your own legend, and that's cool.
Listen, he's the man. He's the man of all men. There's only one greatest. Listen, I said it before. You can only have one Michael Jordan. You can only have one Babe Ruth. You can only have one Wayne Gretzky. You can't have multiples. When someone is the greatest of all time, they're the greatest. They're the GOAT. Billy Mitchell, when it comes to video games, is undisputably the GOAT. The greatest of all time.
Hey, anybody who shows up to say hi to you there, you and I are going to be on a poster, But this guy here, we're going to replace his picture with you. It'll be
Holy
myself
cow!
and you.
Can you get me a copy of one of those posters, please? If you
100%.
actually do that. In fact, that poster's pretty cool too. I'll
You
take that
and
one.
Walter.
That's amazing. Billy Mitchell, the greatest of all time. Look at the hair. I finally get to see the beautiful hair as he tilts to the side. Look at that thing. Billy Mitchell, the greatest of all time. Bill, I gotta thank you again. You're always welcome here, and we always have a great time with you. Any last words before we go?
Yes, without lying, my son said to me, he goes, wow, when's the last time you were on Dave's show? And I'm like, geez, it's been so long. And sometimes we're on with other people and the subject goes, and he said to me, he goes, have you been on with them since you won the Donkey Kong World Championship in Australia? And I go, geez, no, I guess I haven't. And last year it got canceled because I would have been there last year.
That's right.
And,
that's right.
The virus is stolen a lot, so it's time to steal it back.
Absolutely. Let's get it back. Let's get things done. Well, then I will be seeing you in August 2nd in Haddonfield, New Jersey. Billy Mitchell's the greatest.
Yeah.
Billy, thank you. And I will talk to you later, my friend.
You betcha. Always.
Bye, Bill.
Never surrender. Never.
Never surrender. Andrew, those are words for you. Never surrender.
surrender.
Now that
Never
he's
surrender.
gone, how many centipedes did you fit in your butt?
18, David. I heard him.
Roy is now answering Andrew's butt centipede
I
question.
was trying to figure out how big these 18 centipedes were, and I was adding them all up together in my mind, figure out how long his anal cavity was.
See, I thought he could have gotten more than 18.
Easily.
I think centipedes, yeah.
He's got a tremendous ass.
Yeah, they seem smushy. I'm thinking, Andrew,
Yes,
the next
Mr.
time
Champion.
we do a stunt on the
Yes.
air, let's do the centipede in your ass thing. And I honestly think we're looking at a minimum of 30. I think
30. I can fit 180 of those bastards in his.
You're bragging about that?
Watch me.
All right, we got to get out of here.
by Mr. Mitchell.
We have to get out of here. Plugs besides ones for the butt. I mean, come on.
That's incredible, Dave.
Come on. Compounds and comedians. Let's go. Andrew, do you have any plugs?
No, Mr. Champion, I'm all good, Mr. Champion.
You're all good. All right. Andrew, Robert, anything?
July 3rd, Connecticut. Hit me up on
July
Twitter.
3rd, Connecticut. I'm going to plug the YouTube channel since it's quite busy. And my God, I mean, if you go there, and I'm not even done with uploading everything. It's going to be days and days. But if you go there now, you probably got just like 200 episodes of Eastside Dave and Son Wrestling Show, Davey Mack's sports program, and The Watchers. So it's a good time over there. Playlists rock, actually, on Eastside Dave TV. Roy Harter, anything before we go?
I got nothing to plug, David.
Okay.
Other than my appearance on August 7th at this Billy Mitchell event with you, my brother.
You think you'll actually be there?
Yeah, I'm not. I don't actually. I shouldn't confirm it, but I want to check my calendar, and I'm 99% sure. 99% sure I can make this event. I will not be in Hawaii yet.
All right. Well, thank you, and let's get the heck out of here. And we're going to see you guys. We're going to see you buddies next Tuesday, right? We don't have vacation next Tuesday. Am I right about that? Next Tuesday we are on.
We are here.
Next Tuesday we are live, baby.
Yep.
So join us yet again, Roy Harter.
Here we go, brother. Pick it up this time. Damn, it's been a real fine day. Damn, it's been a real fine day. Ain't got the blues, ain't got time for bad news. Damn, it's been a real fine day. Damn, it's been a real fine day. From Long Island to West LA. No need to worry, cause I ain't in no hurry. Damn, it's been a real fine day. Here we go now. There's a whole lot of trouble out in this world. Yes, a whole lot of worry. Whole lot of worry. Now that I've had you come into my life, there's a whole lot of reason to sing. Damn Damn, it's been a real fine day. Damn, it's been a real fine day. Got on my new shoes, ain't no way we're gonna lose. 'Cause damn, it's been a real fine day. I love you, everybody. Have a great night, brother.
Yes. 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 Yes.
See you next Tuesday.